Okay.
Alright. And now we come to the third movie. The one that's still sitting in my house. I still haven't watched it.
Oh, Extinction.
Extinction, yeah.
Collecting dust.
Yeah, good, because as far as I'm concerned, after part 3, it got extinct.
Yep.
It went the way of the dinosaurs.
I only saw the one part that semi-interested me, and that was the introduction of the tyrant in the movie. That apparently was... It was a professor or something like that.
Yeah.
He ended up getting bitten by a super zombie.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Do you remember in any of the games that if you get bitten by a super zombie, you become a tyrant?
No.
No, not only do you become a tyrant, you become a tyrant with telekinesis.
Yeah.
With telekinesis.
I'm gonna look at you.
With telekinesis.
You fly
I am the future! Puken!
Yeah, I am the future. Hopefully 20th Century Fox does not make that live-action Akira movie.
You know what's gonna
Oh
happen.
my! No, it isn't.
It is, yeah.
No, it
What's
isn't.
gonna happen?
And then, of course...
Listen. Ray Parks, Rugal, shut it.
And then, of course...
The lasers.
And then, of course, we get to the part that he mentions. The lasers. Wow. I love how the tyrant ended up getting pwned by lasers.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then the whole plot twist at the end of the movie where apparently Alice is not just one Alice. It's multiple
Yeah, she's manufactured.
Yeah, apparently... See, apparently you're gonna...
Listen.
she's
I have the perfect
male
explanation. I have the perfect
Male
explanation
bride.
for this. She's Wesker's long lost cousin, twice removed.
Well, actually, I was just thinking about...
in a fanfic.
In a fanfic.
I was just thinking about that, that apparently in the Resident Evil universe, they'll try to make a clone army to rival that of the Empires, because,
Oh my God.
Yeah, two bad movies going at it with
Empire
so many
Strikes
clones.
Back.
But there's a difference. While yes, they may pwn the shit out of those episode movies, they not fucking with the originals.
Of course not.
They not fucking with the originals.
I still want a piece of that fucking Rancor.
They're gonna use their Jedi mind tricks and all these Alice clones. That doesn't faze me. I'm better than you. I beat Nemesis.
Nemesis is a piece of
I like
shit.
it.
I wouldn't be surprised if freaking Alice smacked that laser away. All right, freaking tyrant.
Talk about deflect.
Wow.
Deflect.
You're gonna see her wearing a female suit version of the fucking Captain Falcon uniform, and she's gonna be driving the fucking the pink Falcon, and she's gonna be driving by Falcon punching people. Punch,
What? Drive-by rider kicks?
Punch! Yeah, drive-by rider kicks.
8,800 ton mega rider kicks.
Yeah.
8,800 megatons.
And then of course we already covered the
Look,
three fail
the
ass
only
movies.
laser part that was my favorite was in part 1 where the guy tried to jump over it and he said, nigga, and cut him in half.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Delicious.
Die of shock. Certainly died.
He's like,
Yeah, but I think we pretty much covered the three bad movies. And then, of course, they stepped it up with Degeneration. An actual good movie.
Why? Because it had Leon motherfucking Kennedy.
Leon motherfucking Kennedy. You know, a rich man's Chris Redfield.
Oh, please.
Only people that could afford that motherfucker could get the
my
chance
God.
to use him. I can afford it. But, with that being said, it was a big step up because the only original characters were side characters, not main characters. Like where they belong, in the sidelines.
Sheva,
we're talking about you.
Sheva.
But,
Back to the cotton field, bitch. Your cameo's over.
But, yeah, freaking Degeneration was a very good movie. I could have seen it as a legit extension to the actual series, because it actually stayed with the source material, with the whole G-virus and all that other stuff and what was going on. It was a very good movie. So I can say that, you know, they at least made up for the three failures that we had to deal with.
no, they need to make like 7 more of those.
Shit, yeah.
Just so people could forget Resident Evil 1. That piece of crap.
But yeah, I guess that pretty much covers it from my side as far as Resident Evil.
Yeah.
I would get into the series, but I'm probably going I'm probably only going to get into maybe 4 and 5 because they appeal to me more than the originals. I'm sorry. Now, as far as this whole business about 4 and 5 not being the Resident Evils that they should be, you have to understand something. We have to put a little logic into perspective here. The only reason that you thought that the first couple Resident Evils were scary as fuck and that they were the greatest ones
you didn't know them.
because you were 12 years old, probably sitting in the dark, playing that video game thinking nothing was gonna happen, and you got hit up with the zombies and the Cerberuses and everything.
And don't forget, that older sibling that loved to scare the shit out of
and
you.
the older sibling that would scare the shit out of you. At this point, I guarantee you go back and you play that first Resident Evil, you're not gonna be scared for shit. Partly because, yeah, you're gonna remember what most of that shit is, but I guarantee you, if you played the first Resident Evil now, you wouldn't be scared by it. If anything, you would most likely chuckle at it as right now. I mean,
Yeah.
You're gonna sit there and probably have the same bitch moans that you always do. Oh, the graphics aren't great. It's bitty.
Let's face it. I mean, it's scary when you're like a kid. You look at it now, you're gonna laugh. It was the same thing with me with Return of the Living Dead 3. When I first watched it as a kid, I was scared as fuck. I go back to see it, I'm like,
Okay.
this is what fucking scared me when I was.
I mean, I don't blame you.
Oh my god, it was so scary.
The original House of the Dead used to scare the shit out of me.
I'm sorry.
Then I
sorry
hit
that
puberty.
I don't want a poor man's Joker.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I'm sorry. It's like even looking at it back then, yeah. I mean, there were a little couple of jumpy scenes to the game and whatnot. But that's because you didn't expect them. I mean, and it's not like the word scary. They're like, oh shit, that took me by surprise. Not, oh shit, I'm peeing my pants. Pussies. But as far as this whole debacle about 4 and 5 is concerned, they live up as Resident Evils. I mean, sure, they're adding more ammo to. They add in part 4. Yeah, most people complain that there's not much of an ammo problem in there. Well,
Excuse you, 4 had an ammo problem. That was not enough. I ran out of bullets so fucking much it wasn't funny.
You might not want to tell.
All you had is really handgun ammo.
Yeah.
You might not want to tell too many people. They'll be like, oh, you can't play Resident Evil shit. There was lots of ammo.
Look, there was times where in part 4, I would actually stay on the boat and kill the dogs with the spears. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Just
I'll put it this simple. I'll put it this simple. 4, I actually had to use the freaking grenades. 5, I sold them shits and dropped them.
And then,
The grenades were useless.
and you gotta love it how they're complaining about how you can farm ammo and gold in fucking part 5. Well,
Yeah.
here's the thing: if you're complaining about it, if the game is too easy for you, here's what you do: do what a logical person would do. Amp up the difficulty and don't farm for shit. You want a fucking challenge? Go right on ahead. Run in there with 3 clips of handgun ammo and 1 clip of fucking of a sniper rifle ammo, and you tell me how good you do. You let me know how that ends. Don't even upgrade your shit, because apparently y'all want to complain about that shit. Oh, we don't want to upgrade our shit. It makes the game too easy. I don't want to upgrade my Magnum. Then don't fucking do it.
Go
But
ahead.
don't you fucking dare tell other people not to do it just because you want them to have the hardcore experience.
No,
'Cause
no,
then,
but it's funny because no one really complained in Resident Evil 2 when Leon gets the freaking custom handgun with 3-round bursts. No one complained. But
Which is available in 5.
You get it with 100 shots and whatnot due to
Oh, yeah, man.
a freaking upgrade. Everyone's, oh my god, it's too easy. It's too easy.
No, but
it's
then-
extra ammo. What are you talking about too easy? You run out of bullets after one
It's a
enemy.
Yeah, it's a 3-round burst.
I remember looking at the comments that actually was talking about the whole thing about how easy it was and shit like that.
Which
And
one?
That was just a comment that was made by somebody else, and it was basically pertaining to the fact that how come we've got to the point where these games have become so easy for any average gamer to pick up? Well, excuse you. What the fuck you?
they're trying to put it out for a broader audience. They want more people to get into the series.
Yeah.
How do you think the series gets popular? By just a few hand selected of the occult want to jump in there? Fuck these fucking elitist faggots.
We ask a question. How the fuck do you expect any of us to be able to do the shit that we want to do? Oh, just because we're not special enough, we can't go ahead and we can't pick up the game and play? Fuck you and your mentality bullshit, alright? I don't want to hear that shit. These guys over here talking about, well,